Given the recent tensions between Russia and Ukraine, all eyes are on tech genius Elon Musk. Everyone wants to know if he plans to build a hypersonic weapon to take on Russia. He did tweet that he plans to put an end to the war. Well, you can find out all about that in today's video. Musk has been leading the space company SpaceX for quite some time. He's been building all kinds of rockets that have even carried cargo for the US military in space. So the question of whether he could build a missile isn't too out of the box. If Musk could conquer aerospace, he could easily conquer the defense field as well as maybe get on the military's good side. Whether you like Musk or hate him, you have to admit that he's an asset to his country. No other country has a man of his ingenuity. Naturally, it makes sense that the US administration would be interested in putting their best asset to use. Reportedly, the US administration has reached out to Musk for a partnership. They apparently want him to build a hypersonic weapon that could take on Russia. The news isn't shocking since the US has taken Musk's services in the past in regards to Starlink. Musk has already used the internet network to help out the Ukrainian military, giving them an edge over their rival. With that said, many countries are looking to incorporate AI into their defense weapons. EVs and robots are of particular interest since they erase the need for unnecessary bloodshed. The Pentagon has jumped on that train as well, as it's reported that they're looking to build hypersonic weapons. And guess who they hired for the job? Well, none other than Elon Musk, of course. This sort of job is right up Musk's alley. He's a technological genius, and if there's one person who could pull this off, it's him. Hypersonic weapons and hypersonic cruise missiles are two different things. The difference lies in how these two use thrust to achieve distance goals. In these missiles, gliding components are connected to rocket boosters, just like the ones used on the rockets on SpaceX grounds. These boosters use a variety of propellants, such as fuel and chemical oxidants. Once the propellant is all used up, the components release a huge amount of energy. The release causes the missile to accelerate. After a few minutes, the rocket separates from the booster, which returns to Earth. With recent advancements, the entire process is now under the control of AI. Of course, AI comes with its own advantages because it makes the entire thing much more sophisticated and reduces the margin of error that would come with people in charge. Lockheed Martin made an attempt at a missile launch, but he failed, all 3 times. This is why the US Army has chosen to partner with Musk now. He's their only shot of catching up with Russia and China, who've already designed their weapons and have had successful launches. They can maneuver in the air like cruise missiles and are tough to shoot down. It's now Musk's job to design an aircraft to give these two countries a run for their money. Given his advancements in the EV industry and making his own batteries, it doesn't seem too far-fetched. He'll be employing those principles to make the hypersonic weapon as well. Building a weapon like that would cost the US military around $1 billion, and that's without testing. However, this is just an estimate. The US military has not divulged any details, which is not surprising because this is the military we're talking about. If the initial tests are positive for Musk's designed hypersonic weapon, we can expect a full launch in the air by July and September. Honestly, it seems like there's a lot of pressure on Musk to get this right. A failure could mean a huge financial loss for the military, and Musk doesn't want to get on their bad side. However, there isn't much to worry about because this is Musk we're talking about, and he always comes through. A production readiness review was used to evaluate Lockheed's ability to develop and integrate hardware. Musk said that a hypersonic air launch quick launch track is designed to reduce such launch time. Such a missile is designed to be dropped from a B-52H. The missile is once again driven by a booster. Afterwards, it splits into 2 solid gliding speeds traveling at supersonic speeds. Last month, Russia sent a hypersonic missile to the US and NATO allies as a show of power. They are already using a sophisticated hypersonic glider and a hypersonic missile. Of course, that has the US worried, which is why the pressure is all on Musk. It's all up to him to give Russia a run for their money. Hopefully, we'll find more information about it. But since it's the military, we highly doubt it. Click one of the 4 videos on the screen right now.